What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. These are my thoughts. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning. It's good morning, as in it's 10 o'clock. It's like 10:30 almost. Most people have been living their lives. However, in Florida, I'm on like another time out here. I just stay up pretty late and I wake up late. I'm pretty much retired, folks. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I hope you guys are doing well. I've been watching stuff from my dad out here sometimes at night. And has anybody seen the Quantum Leap reboot? I was a huge fan of the original Quantum Leap with Scott Bakula back in the day. I was a kid, but I remember that show growing up about this guy who like leaps into other people's bodies and he time travels. I really like these high concept shows and movies. I haven't seen the new Quantum Leap, and I don't think I will see the new Quantum Leap, honestly. I just have no interest. I don't really watch a lot of TV like I used to. What is the need to reboot all these classic shows? Can somebody please explain this to me? Because I know this has been a big thing in Hollywood the past, a couple decades. I want to unpack this for a bit because I think my brother and a couple friends actually went out to audition for the lead of the new series because they, of course, put a minority Asian guy, which is fine, not against minority diverse casting, but it was a definite push to cast a minority lead, which is a good change of pace for any, right? I mean, even like Ghostbusters, they're remade with like all chicks or something. Like, I understand Hollywood is trying to get more affirmative action and get more ladies in there. It's good for them. That still doesn't answer the question of why do you take these classic shows and try to repackage them for a new audience? And a lot of them have no idea, about the show. So essentially you're going after the old audience. I think that speaks to how hard it is to get anything going in Hollywood. Like when you have an idea, even a germ of an idea that's familiar with somebody, and they're like, hey, maybe I'll check this out and see what it's about. That's way better than starting from scratch and trying to convince someone, hey, there's a whole new fresh concept you've never heard of. Come watch, right? And I think that's why we have, movie stars, right? TV stars, people that we grew up watching. And hey, Joe Pesci's in a movie. Let's check it out because, you grew up watching these guys and you're familiar with them. There's something about the human brain, like recognizing things, patterns, ideas, and we want to reconnect with it, like nostalgia, right? It's a powerful force that can translate into money. I mean, I was just talking to a friend of mine, and he went to go see the Smashing Pumpkins, and he was like, "Yeah, man, they played a lot of the old stuff, and everyone was going nuts. Then they played the new stuff, and the energy totally changed because." Look, let's be real. Nobody wants to hear the new shit. I mean, people want to hear the songs they lost their virginity to, not some new song about Bitcoin. This will go on forever as long as there's an audience that's going to consume it. I can't think that I'm a fan of any show that has been repackaged to the best of my knowledge, but I can definitely tell you when I'm like scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, and I hate to say scrolling, and I'll come across these vintage commercials from like the 80s and 90s. Like I'll watch them. I'll be like, oh my God, I remember that. And it'll just put me back in the state like when I was like 12 years old, like eating Oreos, watching Disney Friday afternoon or whatever the hell I was doing, as a 13-year-old. Like it puts you back into this euphoric state as children. And of course we forget the brutality of being a teenager, but everything else is pretty good. So I don't know how this Quantum Leap show is going to do. Scott Bakula's not in it, apparently. So he was like, I'm not doing this because he's moving forward, right? Maybe I should check it out at some point. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk soon. Take care.